Upsy-daisy, Prince. I know that was a bit of a drive, but it's time to go now. We're here. Please don't drag your feet so much, dear. You haven't had to wear shoes in a long time. I'm sure your feet are feeling heavy. But I trusted you and didn't give you that much sedative, so pick up those little feetsies, okay? It's not that far to the kingdom. I'm so excited to show you all of your subjects. They've been waiting so anxiously, hoping that you might grace them with your presence. But I had to tell them, he's not quite ready yet, my darlings. He needs some time to adjust to his new role. He wouldn't understand yet. Amazing how you can still smell the smoke in the air even after all these years. Here, Prince, turn that cute little nose of yours this way. Now, take a deep breath. Do you smell that? That's where my parents died. I wish I could let you see it, my old house, but maybe someday. Now it's just a burnt old husk, but you can still picture what it used to be. The kids at school wouldn't let me say that my house was the prettiest in town because, well, we're so far outside of city limits, but they knew. With its pristine white paint and baby blue shutters, oh, it was lovely. It was such an old house. There were so many places to hide. Places to be safe and hide for long periods of time. I'd keep books and snacks in all my secret nooks. My mother always used to wonder why we had such a problem with mice. I knew it was my secret snacks, but luckily my father just chalked it all up to living out in this field. My favorite part of the property is something you're about to see, and no one else knew it was here because it's in such an odd spot. But I knew. Now, just stay there a moment and don't toy with your blindfold. You'll get to take it off in a second. Carefully now, down the ladder. Be still now while I take off your blindfold. And don't open your eyes too quickly or the light might hurt you. Ta-da! Isn't it wonderful? Oh, aren't you so happy to finally meet all of your subjects, Prince? I know that one little light bulb really isn't the best lighting for glass figurines. I really wish I could have rows and rows of display cases with those special lights built in so that my babies could sparkle and shine like they want to, instead of just sitting on these dusty cellar shelves, but I had to beg Lucas to set up a generator just to run one light, so that dream will have to wait. You can still see them, though. Here, I'll show you some of the best ones. Oh, now don't fuss, everyone. You know I don't mean it. You're all the best in my eyes. But I can't show him all 300 of you. He's already tired. No, I said. Maybe next time. Now, yes, this is the Queen of the Unicorns. See, I have more than one, but she is the prettiest. Her mane sparkles if I hold her up to the light. And she's a very proud ruler. We get into spats sometimes because I have to remind her that this is my kingdom and I simply allow her to take care of the forest. Unicorns are prideful anyway, so she can't help it. She won't give you any trouble, I'm sure. Oh, and then this one over here, my little penguin. He's a gentleman. See his bow tie? He runs the university where all the others can go to learn about the kingdom's great history. And then over here, and this is my ballerina that dances in the court. Oh, you're just going to love her. She's so graceful and elegant. Please just ignore that broken piece of her tutu. I did my best to glue her back together after she fell. She may be a dancer, but she can be clumsy sometimes. Mm. Oh, yes, look, and this family here is all together. See how they're made as one whole piece? This family will never be separated. Isn't that great? I call them the Harrises. And the daughter, her name is Alice, too. Isn't that a funny coincidence? Oh, and these two over here, they're from my favorite fairy tale about Princess Charlotte and the Woodcutter. And then, over here this is our dragon. See how he's got that bit of red inside of his belly? I love coming down here when I can get away to be with them. It's so wonderful being with my babies. They're all totally transparent. They could never lie to me. And they all know I'm their princess, you understand? Out there, in the world. At my job or shopping at the store. No one knows who I am. They all think I'm just this unimportant loser. Their eyes just slide right over me, but here, everyone is looking right at me. They all love me, each and every one. And now, you see, that's part of how I knew you were my prince. Because even out there in the world, you saw me. So now they're all watching you too. They love you because you're just as special to them as I am. Isn't that amazing? You're beloved by so many. You have a place here that can never be taken away from you. No one will question you or tease you here in our kingdom. Everything is beautiful and peaceful and fun. And we have festivals and parades, and today will be the biggest celebration of them all because they're finally meeting their prince, the man who will become their king on the day you and I finally get married. Oh, I almost forgot to show you the most important figure of them all. Back when I had just met you, when I first knew you were the one destined for me, well, I was so lonely being so far from you, not being able to be with you as we are now. I felt heartbroken. But then Professor Penguin came up with a wonderful idea. I looked and looked until I found him. Oh, oops. Still got a little lipstick smudged on his lips. Let me just, wipe that off. Now, I know he's technically a frog prince, but isn't he the most magnificent? He's made of crystal instead of just glass. That's why he shines and catches the light much better than all the others. He's just like you, bringing joy and rainbows into even the darkest places. Oh, yes, you're right. The angel wings do look a little too big. But that's because I had to glue them on. Just finding a prince figure didn't seem special enough. Not for something that was supposed to represent someone as amazing as you are. Luckily, my royal angel, the head of our church, she was willing to make the ultimate sacrifice for her princess. She was such a lovely and beautiful creature, but she's in a better place now, and she'll never be forgotten. Anyway, I think a frog was sort of fitting for you when we first met. You still hadn't transformed into the wonderful man you are right now, and I know you still have some work to do. There are still some froggy things about you that I need to teach you how to change, but you're gonna get there, I promise. You being sweet to me the other day, and not taking advantage of me while I've let you had one free hand in bed. I'm seeing so much positive progress. Oh, I have an idea before I start getting everyone set up for the celebration. Would you like to hold him? Your little frog prince? I think that would be very nice. I've imagined for so long that he was you. To see you holding him now would make me so happy. Like we finally come full circle. I can't, take off your handcuffs, so you'll just have to hold your palms out and stay steady. All right, Mini Prince, you're going to have an honor that no one else gets to have. Don't hop about or do anything silly, okay? Hold your hands out, and here you go. There. Isn't he perfect? Just like you. He's flawless through and through. If you raise your hands a bit, you can see in the light that... You broke him. He's totally shattered. Even his little crown and Angelica's precious wings. Don't move. Prince, say you're sorry. Say it. Of course you're sorry. You didn't mean to do that. Yeah, your hands are just weak right now is all. You haven't had to hold anything in so long, and he was probably just too heavy for you, right? Right, Prince? That's not how you want to treat your subjects who love you unconditionally. By breaking them. Why do you... You think I'm crazy, don't you? You don't like your kingdom at all. All of this, my collection, it's just a joke to you, huh? Don't lie. I saw the look on your face when I showed you my unicorns. I wonder, what expression would you have if I did this to them instead? Oh, now that is something. What's wrong, Prince? You look so surprised. What if I just got rid of them all? Then we'll have a kingdom of two. Just you and me. That's right. We don't need the others now. You might break them. But you can't break me, Prince. No matter what you do, I'll always be with you. Look at this mess. There's glass all over the floor now. No matter. We can still go ahead as scheduled with your coronation. So, first things first. Take off your shoes. They're just slip-ons. You won't even need those weak hands of yours. Just step right out of them. Come now. Don't keep your princess waiting. Take off your shoes, Prince. It's time for the parade to start.